Hi there. Okay, so now this is the short version. I'll try to do the short version just now. So that's on YouTube too. So that'll be a longer version. It's nearly 30 minutes and a bit of editing in there. But first of all, my merchant marketers, I want to say well done. Well done, because you've got to this stage. You've sat through, you know, the day that it took you, or if you did the course over several days. And I know you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, but I want to tell you not to stress. Don't stress about that CSV files and uploading and all that sort, because it was all Greek to you. It was Greek to me as well. Once you get your first merchant on board and you go home and you start playing around with it, we'll work through it together, and you'll see it's actually pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward, how the whole things work. So obviously so you are obviously committed. Otherwise you wouldn't have spent the time doing the course. Yes, it was for free, but it took your time. Okay, and this business is going to take a lot of your it's going to require your time before the money starts coming in. But let me tell you what our first goal is. Our first goal is to become a Diamond Club member. A Diamond Club member is a person that has 10 merchants, 10 restaurants signed up and as you know, and ready to onboard it and ready to order. Okay, what these merchants have, okay, and that's why we focus on them first. Okay, what these merchants have now, what the way I do it is the way I want to do it. We are all pretty much pioneers in this. Okay, Diginu is totally different, and it's all generated through links. So what I do know is that merchants will have a list of customers that they're already liaising with, either on SMS or on WhatsApp, where they send them specials and they send them, this is when we're closing, and whatever the case, they're already communicating with these loyal customers of theirs that order, you know, that either order online and come and collect, or possibly they order online and there's already a delivery system in place, or whatever the case is. These are customers that like that restaurant. Now, when that restaurant, okay, owner sends out a message on that WhatsApp to say that, listen, we've onboarded with a company called Diginu. Okay, now for you, Mr. Customer, you're going to be paying the cheapest possible price for your delivery. So it's going to be a whole lot cheaper than all the other apps. Okay, so this is why we've joint ventured with Diginu. Okay, and we explain through this WhatsApp message that we send out to his entire group of maybe 50 or 100 customers that already know him. And of those lot of 100 customers, you're most probably going to find that 50, 60, 70 of them are going to download take the link, which is the restaurants link, by the way. Take the restaurants link, register, download the app, and yeah, are now they're now in place that they can actually place an order. So now when you go to merchant number 2, you do the exact same thing. Merchant number 3, you do the exact same thing. But now also in this message, you say that, listen, we're going to be adding you to a table view, or whatever the area that you're in. We're going to be adding you to a group of people that are on the Diginu app. If you don't want to be on the group once we've added you, just remove yourself. It's very simple. It's not a group for discussion. It's going to be closed to only admin. And the only thing that's going to go on in this group is we're going to tell you when new restaurants come on board on Diginu. Okay, because we know that people don't only eat pizzas. They want hamburgers and they want fish and chips, and they're not going to get that all at one restaurant. So they're going to go to multiple restaurants. But here's the benefit. The benefit is that this merchant, okay, who registers his 100 customers, when those 100 customers, or one of those 100 customers, goes and buys pizza because he only does fish and chips, he gets 0.5% of whatever that his customer spends at the other restaurant. So he wins. It's a win-win situation. That's what Diginu is so absolutely brilliant. So now we're going to create these groups of 1,000, and then we're going to have a group number 2 with another 1,000 in, and group number 3 with another 1,000. As your merchants come on, we're going to promote the app to the people that already know that restaurant, because there's trust. And because there's trust, more people are going to download that app because it's come from a trusted source. People are very skeptical. And yeah, we're pioneers in this. So again, you know, this is like the parable of the pipeline. We putting in time here with no immediate return. But trust me, once we've set up the merchant, you've got your 10 merchants and there's 1,000 people on your group, you're going to be getting orders. And when you've got another group with another 1,000, you're going to be even more orders. And when you've got a 10 and a 50 and 100 merchants, you're going to be getting a whole lot of orders. So when it comes to merchants, that's the easy part. Trust me, it's the easy part. They are very happy that it's for free. It's easy to get a merchant on board. No questions are. But you need to speak to the owner. Only the owner. It's pointless speaking to the manager because he doesn't pay the bills. The manager doesn't have to. He's expecting 5,000 rand to come in from a other app, and in a week's time, when he gets his money, it's 3,800 rand. 1,200 rand has gone off to service fees and advertising fees and other stuff. And he's like going, when am I ever going to get my money? Remember, they get 100% of what they. So if it's 100 rand pizza, if the pizza costs 100 rand, they get paid 100 rand in 24 hours, not in a week. In 24 hours, they've got access to their money on the Diginu Pay app. Okay. So once we get the restaurant owner who then knows that there's a cost involved in delivery, and he understands that if he can get an option that's free for him and he can still get 100% of what the cost of his, what he sells his pizza at, he's gonna want to get on board. So now you want to send him information. So once you got that number, okay, from the owner, or you might get the number from the manager, in which case you follow the same procedure. You then just send the guy a WhatsApp and say, hey, listen, Mr. Owner Joe, one of your managers gave me your number. I'm sure that was okay, otherwise he wouldn't have given me your number. But here's some information about Diginu, a new app, and you send him the information. Now, once he's been sent the information, then you follow up on a weekly basis or whatever you want. Not a daily basis, that's harassment. So on a weekly basis, you just follow up with a question. Have you looked at that Diginu information? And after a couple of weeks, or when you send out that message to a couple of people are going to ignore you, and then every now and then you're going to get somebody who says no. Then you say, look, that's great, we understand, Diginu is not for you. But I'll tell you what I will do is I'll keep you in the loop, because as we grow in our area, you know, as there's more and more restaurants coming on board, we'll have a lot more data to share with you. Do you mind if I come back to you at a later date? No problem. Of course they won't have a mind, because people never say no, really. They just say no, not now. Okay, when they say yes, you say, brilliant. Let's set up a meeting so that we can get you registered, because that's all you want to do. You just want to register them properly, okay, because they can do I've had somebody register on their own and he disappeared. I mean, he wasn't linked to me. I don't know how he did what he did. I don't know. I wasn't there. So from that point, I said, never again. I registered a restaurant. I sit with them. 5 minutes. That's all it is. You get in there. You get them to register. Click on the link. Make sure they fill in the right information and do what they need to do. But then also they put their password and their login details, which you need to get from them, because you're going to be working remotely. And you explain to them, I'm going to be working remotely from home or from another office, and going to be uploading. Well, once you send me your information on Word or PowerPoint with all your menu and pricing and all that sort of stuff, I'll upload it on the back office in my own time. So we're not going to waste any more of your time, because we know your time is valuable and you've got lots of things to do. So then you are able to access them remotely and set them up. And that's basically it. Once they set up, they're ready to rock and roll. The only thing that they really need to do is put in their own banking details. But you can do absolutely everything else. Everything else you can do yourself. So when you've now told them that, listen, all we need to do is get you to upload your banking details, on that point, okay, you then might want to set up a second meeting with them, or have the discussion with them, your choice, about the WhatsApps, because now we need to promote to his customers the Diginu link, which is his link, and the Diginu app. So we explained to him how I explained early on about the WhatsApp message that explains preferred supplier, and then our whole ecosystem is then complete. Because remember, the ecosystem, as Jesse, the founder of Diginu, refers to, you've got the merchant who obviously is makes the order to be delivered. You've got the drivers that are delivering it. You've got the and the customer that's buying it, and you've got you, the merchant marketer, that's bringing the restaurants on board and sharing your personal link with your friends and creating income on that side. Remember, you've got many streams of income here. You share your own link with your friends and family. That's one thing. When you link up a restaurant and that restaurant shares their link, you linked in that link. So you're getting paid by not only from the 5%, with the 0.5% from the order. You're getting paid because of those. There's that other leg that you're getting paid for those customers. So understand that this is like the parable of the pipeline. You must just Google it, or if you want, reach out to me. I'll send you a copy, or find the link and send it to you. But it's a lovely explanation of how in the beginning we put in a lot of time, which you are going to be putting in. And that's why I say don't go meet with people randomly all the time. You don't have to meet with people face to face. It costs you time, it costs you petrol. A lot of times they cancel. Meetings are, in my 57 years of being around, meetings are a waste of time. But that meeting, okay, that meeting has become essentially the one meeting that will take place, because he's come back to you and said, yes, I want to get involved. So you get to him quickly, you get him to register, and you take the process from there. So initially, when you sign up a merchant and you start with their WhatsApp group, they might be getting one order a week, and then it's one order a day, and then it's moves to 1 order an hour, and before you know it, they're doing 50 orders a day and 100 orders a day. And then you've got 10 merchants doing 100 orders a day. That's like 1,000 orders, okay? That's a lot of orders, and you're getting a small percentage of all those orders. The money is huge, guys. You're in the right place at the right time. I'm going to be sending you some other information that you must send through to send the information that I send. Okay, and it works. So, like, let's keep doing it that way until somebody comes up with a better idea that works better, and then we'll test it. Or that we think will work better, and we can test it. We can all test it. We pioneers. There's no written roadmap here, but understand that I've been in this game for 4.5 years. I know about the delivery industry, and it's all the right business to be in. People are ordering more and more food. Tons and tons of food, big orders, small orders, it doesn't matter. You're getting a percentage of all that turnover. Okay, so in the beginning, it'll start off slowly, and it'll just grow and grow and grow. This is a long-term project. Nobody's getting rich in a heartbeat. But I'm here for the long haul, and I'm hoping you guys are going to be on board with me for the long haul. We'll chat to you later. I'll send you more info. Thanks, cheers.